Welcome to the latest edition of Millennial Boom with Diane Faith and Stanley Roberts, where almost no subject is off limits. Now, here are your hosts, Boomer Diane Faith and Millennial at heart, Stanley Roberts.
Hello.
Hello, where are your headphones?
Right there.
Oh, you're not wearing them?
I will in a minute.
Oh, okay.
I will.
Happy Sunday, guys. Also, playoffs.
Yep. Every day. I have to make sure I have left or right because you know me.
I don't think it really matters.
The words come back at you in the wrong way.
They don't.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you wore them back the first time we had them.
Yeah, that's why I said everything backwards. What's up? Yeah. So we were setting up, it's funny, we have more equipment to set up now than we had before. A whole lot more.
So this one takes forever.
Well, I wouldn't say forever, but to make sure everything, all the knobs are in the right spot and blah, blah, blah. Plus, we were trying to catch you into the playoffs game.
We were watching the Suns Nuggets game. Chris says NHL playoffs are the best. I'm gonna be honest, I haven't been keeping up with NHL at all. It's all about NBA for me.
You know why I'm all about the NHL?
Why?
Stanley.
Oh gosh. Okay, so who's in the playoffs then?
The ones doing better than the rest of them.
Okay, so you don't know.
I know. I know the New York Devils, New Jersey Devils, or whatever they are. I don't know.
I have no idea. Are your Philadelphia Flyers in it?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
I have no idea. I'm just gonna be honest. I love sports, but hockey isn't actually one of my
And just for the
one of the
record,
ones I follow.
Gabriel says today is the birthday of Brahms and Tchaikovsky. Tchaikovsky has some pretty good music, I have to admit. I don't know the name before I get quizzed on, but some of it is pretty good. I liked Tchaikovsky when I was like in the 5th grade.
Gabriel, I bet you Gabriel has something to say about that.
Hello, Janet.
Jeanette. Hi, Jeanette.
Hello, Janet. I like Janet better.
You guys, seriously, I think every day of my life with this one is...
It's what?
It's a surprise.
So we've been on our mission.
A funky expedition.
To find some Chicago-style pizza, and we have failed miserably so far.
Well, and we had this favorite deep dish place in Phoenix. So good. And yeah, we just haven't been able to find one. We tried one yesterday.
Didn't like it. My jacket liked it. My jacket loved it.
Where's your jacket?
In the washer.
Oh, when he says his jacket likes it, it basically means some marinara sauce got all over that bad boy.
Well, we were doing really good because she had on her Warriors jacket. We wanted to make sure we didn't get it messy.
I had a cream colored, was it cream? Yeah, like a cream colored Warriors sweatshirt. Hoodie that Stanley got for me. And it's really nice. I love it. I was like, I don't need this, but he just, wanted to gift it to me. So what?
Yeah, that's
no. It was. I really didn't want. I didn't want it, but like I appreciate it. So, anyways, I'm wearing this cream colored Warriors sweatshirt hoodie, and I'm like, man, I can't get pizza on this. I can't get pizza on this. So I tried my very hardest. I did not get pizza on it, but unfortunately, I think you took the pizza spill for me.
Oh, it was like a massive spill.
It was like he was trying to put it in the box because we didn't eat the whole thing.
It was like the Exxon Valdez of pizza spills.
Wow, that's extreme. The box tilts over onto the table, and I'm like, "Are you okay?" And he's like holding it with one hand, like trying to make sure it doesn't fall off. And then all of a sudden, I see just this like big blob of marinara. I mean, not marinara. Was it marinara? Yeah, marinara sauce on his jacket. Yeah.
It was horrible.
Let me see. So, catching up on the chat.
I've been paying attention. Wow, Exxon Valdez. There's a flashback.
Yeah.
What do you know about that?
Exxon Valdez, that was no, the BP spill was 2010. So Exxon Valdez was 97.
Where did it happen?
Was it 97?
Where did it happen?
No, but am I right though?
I'm not sure what year, but where did it happen at?
The Gulf Coast.
Okay.
Oops.
Google it.
Oh man, see, this is why I don't like. This one is always trying to make me look stupid on the.
No, I just wanted you to understand where it was.
A
very beautiful area.
Oh, Alaska? No, hold on. Let me just look. Okay.
It was in 89.
Oh, it was in 89. You told me.
I didn't say anything.
Well, you know how old I was in 89?
I'm just asking you, historically speaking. Come on, we're with you. We're with you. And she Googles it. She's reading. Her brain's filling up with knowledge. Lots of knowledge. More than we might want to experience.
Why isn't it telling me?
Off the coast of.
Hold on. I'm not reading.
I can see Russia from my back window.
Alaska. I just said Alaska
Well,
earlier.
You said it with a question mark. You said it with a question mark.
I don't appreciate
and
this.
Then,
I don't appreciate this trivia while putting me on the spot like that.
You said, "Oh, Alaska." No, wait, don't tell me. Let me look at it first. So even if I were to tell you what it was, you told me not to tell you what it was.
Okay. Oh wait, there's a Gabriel says, does anyone know what the significance of this new heart button in the YouTube chat is? Dan, do you see it on your YouTube chat? I don't.
It means that you like it.
What heart? I don't see a heart.
Maybe it's just for him.
Oh. Yes. Okay. Thanks, Chris. Yes, Exxon Valdez. I thank you for putting me on blast with that trivia. I greatly do not appreciate it. It's like this lady that was bothered by the fact that her husband on TikTok decided to just throw cake in her face.
Just for the record, Diane hates when I do that to her.
He puts me on the spot all the time.
I asked her a question, and then I already know the answer, and I want to see if she knows the answer.
Well, clearly you didn't remember the year, though.
No, I didn't know the year.
Because I said 1997, you're like, what happened? What happened? Because you avoided the question.
No, I want you.
It's like that one time where the guy was like, the center of the 76ers is injured, and you were like, yeah, I think so. And the guy was like, who's that? Who's your center again? And he goes, yeah, I think he's injured. He just dodged the question because he couldn't remember
the
name
think for a second.
Of the center.
Think for a second. Think. My original question was, where did, not what year did it happen? Where did it happen?
I know. And I said, no, you said, do you remember the Exxon Valdez spill? Oil spill, and I said, yeah, then I said, I remember the BP spill, and then I was like, oh yeah, didn't that happen in 1997? And you were like, oh, but where did it happen?
I asked you where. The original question was, where did it happen?
You guys, I'm so tired of him putting me on the spot. Always. Anyways, okay, so moving on and not putting me on the spot.
Okay. So now that we moved on.
So we were comparing your pizza spill to the Exxon Valdez oil spill.
I was just saying it was so massive.
So the deep dish pizza spill happened on May 6, 2023.
It became a deep pocket pizza spill.
It fell in your pocket?
Yeah.
Okay, so anyways, back to the original story. We are really trying to find a deep dish spot, like a deep dish pizza spot.
Chicago style.
So he's gotten a few recommendations from online, right?
Okay, so just for the record, we have gotten some recommendations, but so far they've been a failure. But what we've noticed coming back from Arizona was that outside of the restaurants that charge you $150 per person to eat, so you end up spending $300.
Yeah.
You know, if you think about parking and appetizer and meal, and if you have a drink, you're in the $300, $400 range. I'm talking about an ordinary restaurant that you go to. Yes, I know that most of the ones that are really good have a long line outside.
We literally probably have Hip Hop Barbecue. No, Hard Knocks.
Millbrae Pancake House.
Hard Knocks has changed a little bit.
Hard Knocks has new owners. It's out in the open I'm up in the air for them right now.
Yeah.
I never understood though how people can make collard greens.
Mix them with mustard greens.
No.
Oh, that was Phoenix.
That was Phoenix. But don't put I know some people are vegetarians. I get it. But ham hocks is like the ultimate seasoning for collard greens. You go and I'll hunt forever trying to find a ham hock.
Yep.
To drop into collard greens to let it soak and you get the flavor from the meat, the smoky flavor, and it gives it that with a little bit of hot sauce. Ooh na na na.
Let's not start embarrassing moments early, please.
Unlike now, let me be fair.
Thank you, Betty Veronica.
What did she say?
Stanley, please stop treating Diane like your student with pop quizzes. Yes, please.
I love pop quizzes.
Okay, well then give them to someone else.
But you're so close to me. Anyway, so here's what we found though. We tried to look for good restaurants in Arizona, Phoenix.
And we found some.
We found some, but we
only found like 5 though.
We found a few, but we found some that were trying way too hard. Like the one that served us the chicken that was with the cornbread, that was my cornbread that they reserved to somebody else.
Oh, that was yeah. We told them about that story. That was the one. Are we naming names or no?
What, Miss White's? I'm not going to mention that.
Little Miss White's? Yeah, I'm not mentioning
mention
that. And then the other place where I've never tried chitlins, so he wanted me to try them, and they ended up having plastic in them. I'm not naming that place. I think it was like Stacy's Off the Hook, not mentioning.
Yeah, don't mention Stacy's Off the Hook. So we tried their. Like, oh no, you got to try our
chitlins.
Our chitlins. They're crazy good. And I'm like, oh wow, look at this chillin with a little side of plastic bag.
Yep. Oh, Jeanette just said something that's going to bother you.
I read it already.
You read it already?
Yeah.
Jeanette, he is highly bothered. Because we first learned about someone doing that when we were in Phoenix. It was, I think, the same place with the plastic and the chitlins, right?
Yeah, the one we're not going to.
The Stacy's that we're not going to mention.
Yeah,
okay, we're not going to mention them.
All right.
Wait, she says I mix mustard greens and collard greens, and I don't use meat to season them. I use bell peppers, onions, and green onions. Vegan.
Vegan.
Vegan. That's what happens when I try to read too fast. Vegan.
Vegan. Can you turn my mic down, my headphones down a little bit?
No, are you tired of hearing yourself?
No, it's just really blowing my ears out. Just a little bit. There we go. Too much. Right there. Thank you.
Gabriel says feel free to give him the pop quizzes instead, I guess. Gabriel, be careful what you ask for. What's up, Chuck?
No, see, 8 seconds though, he can go back and review it on his laptop real fast. It's like he'll do a Brooke. Oh, what? And laugh about the question while she's looking it up on the phone.
I can't imagine him laughing though.
Wow.
Sorry, I didn't mean it like that. It's because I've never seen Gabriel laugh before, so I can't.
You've never seen Gabriel before.
I can't, exactly. So I can't picture him laughing, is what I'm saying, because I've never seen him laugh. I've seen him play the piano though, but it was just a side.
Silhouette of him play the piano.
I guess, was it a silhouette? I can't remember.
It was a faraway shot of a big giant not a grand piano. What's the big ones? The big ones, and then he was playing like Mozart's 17th Symphony.
He's going to correct you on that, by the way.
That's why I did that.
So that's why I'm saying I haven't seen, Gabriel, I haven't seen you, so I can't picture you laughing. I'm sure you laugh. I just can't picture it.
And apparently, Maverick has never seen him either.
Now, nor can I.
Now, Chris,
I can't picture him either.
Chris and I have FaceTime randomly, and he's in Hong Kong. Mm-hmm. So I know what he looks like, and I've seen him laugh before.
Yeah. So you can picture Chris laughing. Yeah.
I can picture Chris laughing.
I know so Gabriel, I've seen you before, but I haven't seen you like up close, or like I haven't seen really any facial like expressions. So I wouldn't know what it looks like of you laughing. So I can't picture it for now, but I'm sure you do it. I hope you
all I can do is picture Gabriel looking up areola on Twitter and going,
oh my God.
How do I get that in my memory?
Why do you, for some reason, why do you always find that you always take it back there?
Because he Googled it, and then it's all up in his browser now.
God.
His browser history. He's like, I get this out of my browser history.
Chris is laughing right now. Chris wrote Mozart's rendition of Chopsticks. Wow.
Diane, because it's a funny wolf.
It's a funny one. I'm behind.
Maybe it's a funny word.
Wait.
I've always made my greens big and stuff. Oh, word. Okay, it's a funny word.
Word. What's a funny word? Areola. Oh, areola. I think the way it went down was also pretty funny though, because I accidentally said that when I meant to say aioli.
So if you put areola in your collard greens, what does it taste like?
I don't want to know what that tastes like in my collard greens.
You have to ask, what's his name for that one? Jeffrey Dahmer. Oh my God. He didn't go there.
He just knows how to take it to another level.
He just took it to the next level.
You guys, every day. This is what I.
You know the funny part
This
is,
is what I deal
we'll
with
get the
every
laugh for
day.
that in about 8 more seconds from now. And they'll be like, what are they laughing at?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. I found this new person on Instagram, I think TikTok.
Instagram or TikTok?
I think I saw it on Facebook, I think it's a TikToker. But it's a girl. She just stands there and she just says these weird, quirky things like, yeah, I thought a basketball was really small, but it kept coming at me, and then it hit me.
What? A basketball was really small?
Yeah, and she said it kept coming after her. She said, but then it started coming. Then it came to her, and then it hit her, and she realized how big it was. Did you get it? Basketball?
Yeah, because the basketball's.
Yeah.
It's coming from far away, and all of a
Right.
sudden it just hits her.
Right. Like she had one case where she was.
Did the basketball actually hit her
No.
though?
She just stands here and it's real. It's just like a knee slapper thing. I don't know her name.
Oh. Is it funny though, or is it just one of those things where it's like, oh, okay.
Well, one of them was funny. It caught my attention, but she was standing with handcuffs, right? And she goes, "Just when you think you rock, just when I thought I reached rock bottom, I found out I have a basement."
That's a dad joke.
Oh, it's like a woman telling dad jokes.
Yeah. So she's telling mom jokes then?
Yeah, but she's done like a mom.
Betty Veronica says the newbies must be wondering. Okay. Oh, that's true, because if we do have people that didn't actually see that episode, so was it like a year ago? We were still in Phoenix. I was talking about how because Stanley makes really like good dinners, and so he made was it pork chops or rack of lamb? I think it was rack of lamb with roasted artichokes, and he makes this sauce to dip the artichokes in, and it's an aioli sauce, but I couldn't think of how to say it at the time, and I accidentally said areola instead of aioli, and there was just an uproar, and I was
well,
like,
the uproar with everybody except for Gabriel.
well, yeah, because Gabriel didn't know what areola
was.
meant.
Yeah.
Yes, and Gabriel, if you guys are new here, Gabriel is very active in the chat. We encourage you to be active in the chat too, but he is very active in the chat. Okay, Gabriel says go back to January 16, 2022 for that episode. Okay, so yeah, go back to that. He knows all the dates for our episodes too.
And because I make an aioli sauce with our baked artichokes.
Yes.
And
so good.
I made it from scratch.
I couldn't think of the name though.
And so all she came up with that, and then it was just like it was done for like 10 minutes. We were too busy laughing about it.
Yeah, pretty much. And you know what was another episode that was really funny of ours that I, until this day, can't stop laughing at? It's the one where we're talking about the quarter use. And we're talking about Maya Angelou.
And I said it backwards.
And he said Angela Mayo, and I was dead. What date is that, Gabriel? Do you remember that one? I was.
Oh, by the way,
I was deceived.
For those who don't want to know, Gabriel's our unofficial timekeeper.
Seriously, he can like remember the dates of like certain episodes. We were like, oh, I don't know if that happened a year or 2 years ago.
He said we're approaching the 3rd anniversary of Columbo and Gumbo. Yeah, that one was.
Oh my gosh, that one was bad because I fell out of my chair.
Angela Mayo, according to Gabriel, was February 6th, 2022.
Okay, so that was more than a year ago also. Yeah. These are ones where I think the bad ones are where I misspeak, or I laugh too hard and I fall out the chair, or I laugh too hard and I hyperventilate, or snort.
Chris wrote, nothing beats Stanley to Dr. Straight Up and we're like,
oh yeah, that means that one is actually really funny because nowhere did anyone say Dr. Dre. He just read Dr. Dre.
And it took off the rest of us.
Oh my gosh. Oh man, Jeanette says, don't bring up that. That's where she took a hiatus from the chat afterwards.
Which one, about the Gumbo?
Yeah.
I know, she quit on us.
You know, just to let you know, Jeanette, that was like in no way making fun of you, like at all. I hope you know that. That was me seriously thinking to myself, dang, all those things rhyme. And then just being dumb, being stupid, laughing because I think it's funny.
But we missed her.
But we did miss you in the chat. We would always say like, "Oh my gosh, where's Jeanette?"
And I said you ran away because of the gumbo joke.
And I hope I did not run you away from laughing too hard because that was not my intent. I often just find things funny that a lot of people don't.
Where's the one where you
though.
fell on the floor for like 20 minutes?
I fell on the floor for a lot of things.
But there was one where you I was like, you just gave up on us.
I don't. Oh yeah, I didn't come back. Did I come? I came back like I came back like a minute later.
Yeah.
Because I was over there hyperventilating. I think you turned the camera to actually show me on the floor.
No, that was the second time you fell on the floor.
Oh,
the first time I just sat there in shock, going, I think she just left me.
I don't remember. I don't recall, but maybe Gabriel does. Okay, so anyways,
it might have been the gumbo one.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe it was. Is that why Jeanette left us?
Yeah, because you just like laughed at her.
No, I wasn't laughing.
And her cooking habits.
I wasn't laughing at her. I was laughing at the fact that you were making it into a rhyme, and it was the way you said it.
So Gabriel asked a question, and then Jeanette responded by saying, sort of. I had other things going on also. Work, my health. I was in and out of hospital. And my social media stuff, Twitter, Instagram, and Mastodon. So we didn't take it personally, although we took it personally. But we were glad you came back.
Yes, we're glad you're back. And again, it was not me at all laughing at you. It was me laughing at how you said all of it all together. You know, you have this tendency to like make me laugh.
I mean,
sometimes unnecessarily.
I plead the fifth.
Sometimes he'll make me laugh in places where I'm not supposed to laugh, and then I get in
Hello,
trouble.
Linda Diaz from Texas. We have a Linda Diaz from Texas.
Hi, Linda.
Welcome aboard to the party train, where we don't party and we don't have a train, but we work on it like that.
Hi, Terrence.
Yep. And also I was working on Albuquerque Behaves Badly. Hello, Ryola. How you pronounce that?
I don't know. I'm delayed, so I can't see it yet.
Royla. Well, hello. Go. Somebody said go Warriors.
Yes, go Warriors.
Go 76ers.
Yeah, you guys got lucky today. That game was.
It was today.
I know. I said today.
Well, it wasn't lucky. It was skill.
You just said the earlier was luck. Oh.
Skill.
Yes, Linda, go Warriors. Woohoo.
By the way, if I make another fail compilation, will you play it live? I don't know. Just don't make it 10 minutes long.
We have a lot of fails, though.
I know. It's mostly your fails. They can still hear you.
Gabriel says maybe that will be Stanley's birthday present.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Well, you know, we're not here for my birthday, so we won't enjoy it.
You'll get to enjoy it in the privacy of your own phone.
Right. Roll LA from SF. Well, welcome. Pronounce that though, for me.
Roy?
No.
Oh no, Roll.
Rolla.
Rolla? Is that how you pronounce it?
From SF. How long should I make it then? 20 minutes, 6 minutes? Well, if I said don't make it more than 10 minutes, then clearly
then
20 minutes would be out. Wouldn't be the option.
I think 3 minutes is a good.
3 minutes is a good.
3 minutes is a good length because.
Now, if you want to make it two versions, a 3-minute version, with hey, if you want to see more, come to your page, then you can do that as well.
And then have a longer version.
Right, and have a longer version.
Like create the long version and then cut from the longer version.
Right.
And then we can play the shorter version, and then people will go to your page for the longer version. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Word. So, and you didn't say don't do more than 10. You just said don't do 10. That's the same thing. So
he's being technical about it. 3 minutes is good. 3 minutes. 3 minutos. That's a good length.
3 minutos?
Minutos.
Inside of a Coke?
Huh?
Inside of a Coke bottle?
No, just 3 minutes. What are you talking about, Coke bottle?
You know, the minutos you put in there? Mentos.
Where it makes it fizz?
Yeah.
No. I haven't had a Mentos for years. Isn't Mentos the one? Is it Mentos the fresh maker?
Fresh mint.
No, isn't it? Isn't that song?
That's more like sugar.
No.
They try to pretend it's fresh.
That's what they're calling it. What's the song though?
Well, they also call canola oil healthy.
I know, heart healthy at that. Wait, What's the song for Mentos though? All I remember in my head right now is "Fresh and Full of Life." Mentos, the fresh maker. Why are you looking at me like that? What's the rest of the song?
I don't know the correct song.
Oh, well then why did you say that instead of singing every song?
Because it's more fun to watch you.
Look like an idiot.
No, I didn't say anything like that. I would never use the I word.
Okay, you just use the S word.
What?
Stupid.
No, never use that word either.
Yes, it's the mint. Oh no, Diane is broken.
I know.
No, I'm not broken.
Mm-hmm. So who are we missing today? So we don't have
Not missing anybody.
here we are. We're missing the Arcade Revolution.
Oh yeah, Arcade Revolution.
We're also missing David F. Bomb.
David F. Bomb.
We're also missing.
Gabriel says you're taking attendance.
Yeah, we always keep track of who's here and who's not, so we know who failed on us, who bailed on us one day. Who else are we missing right now? Another regular one. I know Betty's over there, Betty Roberts. I say over there because she's on Twitter. I mean Facebook.
Well, it's weird because hers is still not showing up in the chat. She's on YouTube.
And
Betty Veronica.
I see some people here. Maybe she has a different name.
Oh yeah, we haven't seen Maria in a while.
Yeah, the Chris guy isn't here. Yeah, that Chris guy isn't here at all. He's somewhere laughing in a Starbucks.
That Chris guy isn't here. Yeah.
Yeah, he's over at the. You know where he's at right now? He's at the.
He's on TikTok.
No, he's
just kidding.
That Chris guy is over at the new restaurant in Hong Kong.
What's that new restaurant? Crispy Crunchy?
No. They have a better restaurant than Crispy Crunchy over there right now.
What?
The Avengers. No, not the Avengers. What's the other one?
Oh,
Transformers.
I almost said Terminators.
Yeah, that's it. Hi, I'm here. Maria is here. See?
Oh, hi, Maria.
See, I got just threw her off the roof.
I love it. Thanks for joining us.
We're so glad you can make it. I'm glad you could make it. Know that you can.
And if you're on YouTube, don't forget to give us a thumb up.
A thumb up.
Yeah, because every time I said thumbs up, you would correct me.
I'm gonna correct you either way. But genetically, correctly speaking, it is thumbs up.
The genetically, but you'll just do one thumb.
Yeah, no, but you
thumb up.
Thumb up.
Thumb up.
Okay. I'm gonna move on from that one.
So going back to our title, the playoffs, fun or not? Who is watching the NBA playoffs right now?
Good night, Linda. It's 10 o'clock wherever she's at, so it's somewhere on the East Coast.
Oh, good night.
Sorry about that.
10 o'clock. If it's approaching 10 o'clock, it's Central, right?
Okay.
Because it's almost 8.
All right. Well, thank you for correcting me. Open second tab. Click the thumb button. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And so the playoffs. Are you having fun watching them, or are they boring? If your team's not playing, then it's probably boring. I tried to watch a game yesterday.
The Warriors game?
No, the game that I fell asleep on.
That was the 76ers game.
No, that
ended up being Friday though.
No, last night I was watching something on TV. Oh, I was watching a rerun of the Coronation.
Oh, during the day.
And after like the 6th song, I was like, oh, how many songs are you gonna sing?
I don't know. They like to sing songs.
Do you know how much money they spent for that coronation?
How much?
Just a lot. I mean, think of it. They had 20,000 soldiers walking around with full armor. They had the stroller, the giant gold carriage is 8,000 pounds. 8,000 pounds. And you need 8 horses to pull it.
My gosh.
8,000 pounds. That's a lot of gold.
Yeah.
You know?
I ended up watching a little bit of that coronation with you, but then I went and started cleaning because I was like, I'm not interested anymore.
Oh. So Maria wrote, I tend to listen. I cane late. Stop caning people so late. I just can't get it moved on me. Wow. It moved on me. So she
says I tend to listen. I came late. I was the 7th thumbs up.
Thank you.
100 million pounds was spent, Chris said.
How
on
much
the
is that? How much is that in American?
Can you translate that into, or can you convert that into American dollars, Chris? I mean, I could do it too, but I figure you're going to be faster than me.
100 million?
Pounds.
That's heavy.
Yeah.
She ain't heavy. She's my brother.
The pounds is like, when I remember, it was like double the amount
So here's
of
a question.
dollars, though.
Does a pound weigh a pound?
No, babe.
So if you have 1 million pounds and $1 million, would they weigh the same? Just asking.
Of course you are.
So it's 126,444,417
Wow.
You know what I could do with just a portion of that money?
Wow. That's a lot of money. Oh my goodness. That is a lot of money. Do you know what I can do with just that 21 cents at the end of that?
Nothing. Not a damn thing. 21. Can you imagine if somebody said, look, you know what? We were going to do the coronation, but then we realized you could use $126 million to do whatever you want with it. If you could spend $126 million to do whatever you want with it, what would you do with it?
Gosh.
You would gosh?
I would have to really think about that. 'Cause I wouldn't want to just like completely blow it. So I would think about it.
And Jeanette says she wouldn't watch it. She didn't watch it, not 1 second of it. We recorded it. We didn't watch it live. I just wanted to go through it because y'all, I'd be traveling nonstop. You know what I would do with the money? You know what I'd do with the money? I would give a good portion away to charities of my choice, or build a foundation where I would give the money to someone so they can prosper and do something with their life. Because there's no way
That's awesome.
I could do, what am I going to do with $126 million? Not a damn thing.
I mean, there's a lot you could do with it, like for yourself. But I do agree. I would share it too.
Who'd you share it with? Me, myself, and I. You'd mail yourself a check every month so you can figure.
I mean, you that's what you would call doing investments. Yeah. You would invest it. You would put a portion of it in.
So if you mail the check back to yourself, that's an investment?
No, I'm not saying I would literally write a check in it. That would be dumb. But I would invest some of it. Oh gosh, I love how you just turn my words into like something else.
That's like those trolls on Twitter. You'd be like, yeah, but they go, oh, so what you're saying is, no, that's not what I'm saying, but that's what you want me to say.
I can hear that.
So you ever had somebody just try to twist your words on social media?
You.
Yeah, okay.
In real life, not social media, though.
Yeah,
on social media, no, but that happens to you plenty. Plenty.
Remember the mattress, the twist of the mattress.
Oh, with the financing. Yeah.
I literally said, I don't know how anybody would ever want to finance a mattress, meaning that mattress is so expensive that you have to actually finance it.
Yeah, and he was clowning the mattress businesses, the companies, for charging so much for a mattress. Instead, the person took it and made it seem like he was making fun of people for not being able to afford mattresses.
Yeah. So back to the coronation.
And then after that, back to the playoffs.
Yeah. Back to the coronation. So I caught bits and pieces of it, and reason why I even watched it in the first place was I have a couple of followers that live in London. And one of them texted me in the middle of the night and said that, hey, there's going to be some disruption of the coronation, so you might want to watch it. I'm like, how can there be any disruption? They said, well, because this and this is going on, and there's another group that wants to protest, so they expect to be a disruption of the protest, of the coronation. But I know that when you have something that big, that they move everybody that could be a problem to the outskirts. Nowhere near the camera. So there were protests. There probably were. But it's just like when the president comes to visit any particular city, they've already sectioned off a place for all the protesters for free speech. It's an area where they can yell at you harsh contempt. And the problem is they're so far away that it doesn't even matter if they yelled. They would never hear them or see them. It's kind of like screaming to a void. No one hears you, but yet you get a chance to scream into a void. And then you come back and you know, it was a very successful protest. Our words were heard. Yeah, by the people in the same group that were yelling. So there's no lie detected. But it's just how things are. And working in the industry for 30 years. I remember when I was working satellite truck for George W. Bush. Which one's the last one?
George W is the recent one. I
The
think
recent one.
H Dubs is senior, right?
Yeah, George W. Bush. This was in Sacramento. I had to pull up a sat truck. I brought it from after doing a NBC News live hit in Carson City, Nevada. I drove it back and had to do the president in Sacramento. And it was weird because I've covered the president many years, but it's the first time I've noticed that they made. Do you hear the motorcycles? Or
I think it's a
sirens?
motorcycle coming up.
Oh, okay. I thought it was the sirens for the tsunami warning.
No, it's a motorcycle.
Okay. So back to what I was saying. So when I got there to set up the sat truck, they had buses parked. Like if you can see this, on every single
You do it there.
on every single access point, the buses were like this. So if you weren't inside the bus lanes, then they couldn't hear you. Everything else was outside. So that was why nobody could crash this and try to, this was during the, I think, #2 war, the Persian Gulf War #2.
Oh, the Persian Gulf? Then that must be.
So the first one was when I first started the business, and that was George H. Bush.
No, the senior is H Dubs.
H. Dubs.
HW.
So that was the first one.
Let me see.
Yeah, that was in 20. Wait. No.
Yeah, HW is the senior.
Yeah, what year?
He was president from. Hold on. He was president from 89 to 93.
Okay, so that was during the first one. The second one was when I was with Cron. San Francisco, KCBA and Salinas. And that was when they had the first war and they had the protests and I started the business. The second one was the Persian Gulf War. I was working for Cron, satellite truck operator. And I remember how it was just so real that we had all this setting up and rent cables for this whole presidential invite thing, and then only be told by Secret Service that we were on the wrong side of the building.
Oh gosh.
An hour before we were supposed to speak. So there you go.
HW sounds like a bad knockoff shoe.
Yeah, it does.
Hi, Teresa.
Yeah, and Jeanette's really right. The motorcade whizzes by so fast the president doesn't even notice the protesters and counter protest. It's kind of like the same people who have like 26 million followers on social media. They really don't hear what you say when you tweet them and you post them. Chances are they never even read it. But people were like, "Oh, I gave them a piece of my mind." I don't think they ever saw it.
I mean, especially when you have that many followers, that's a lot. Because how do you keep up? I'm sure that person has so many DMs too, to the point where they don't read any of them.
Well, I have right now on Facebook, I have 162,000, and I can't keep track of some of the people that send me messages on that one. And now that Facebook and Instagram has merged everything together, it makes it even harder now because if you go to Facebook thinking it's a message from Facebook, it sends you to Instagram saying that's what the message is.
Oh, yeah, because they're connected.
They're connected, but they're not really connected. So that's hard. And then you have some people that will send me a message and assume that because they sent me a message that
you read it.
That I read it, but I have an automatic responder that tells you, "Hey, thank you for calling, blah, blah, blah."
I've seen that, the one where it has your Patreon link.
Yeah, and then
I get the same response too.
And then Brooke, my daughter, this is not my daughter.
I am not his daughter.
Brooke, Dad, can you make it so that I don't get that? Every time I come to you. I'm like,
why does she sound like Bill Cosby?
I don't know, but it's like, I'm like, do you realize you have my number, right?
No, but maybe she's just trying to share with you a video, and then versus calling, she just sends it through a DM.
She still has my phone number.
Okay.
Text me a message.
Okay. Why does she sound like Bill Cosby?
I don't know.
Why is your imitation of her Bill Cosby?
Because that's how she sounds.
Did you really have to say Quaaludes?
Lubes?
No, I said Ludes. Quaaludes.
I'm just saying.
You guys.
It's like my friends who know me. Does she offer pudding pops?
Oh my God. Stop. I'm delayed, so I haven't seen that response yet. Why did I know it was from Chris? Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. I forgot that like the mic's so close and I'm sure I'm blaring in your
Get
guys'
away
ear.
from me. Anyway, so
I'm dead.
yeah, pudding pops, whatever it is. Anyway, the case may be is that
Okay, so you have these people that get this automatic response.
and Brooke hates it. But I
Yeah,
mean,
I don't like it either.
But I never
But
understand how my own family, I'm gonna say this again, my own personal family, blood, sweat, and tears. If we went to the hospital, we could actually do a blood transfusion because we're the same family. Well, send me messages on
you may not
DMs.
have the same blood type though.
Doesn't matter. You get my point.
Okay.
They send me messages on DMs. And they go, did you read my Facebook DM? Why would I read your Facebook DM? Why couldn't you just call me or text me?
And then what do they say?
Oh, because what?
Without Bill Cosby, please. You should say.
They never have a good answer for that
Say
one.
what they actually say without using Bill Cosby's voice.
Oh yeah, we did miss V John. That's
Oh yeah,
he'll be here though.
V-John.
V John usually shows up about 8:03. So anyway, so yeah, my and he'll be here at 8:03. There he is. See, told you.
What? He's there?
Yeah, I'm looking right now. What's up, V John?
Really?
No.
Oh. Anyways.
V John's still watching the game.
I'm
probably.
delayed, so the game's over. I think the Suns are over. I bought her pudding puffs and some new Coke. Oh gosh. I can't.
Some new Coke.
Okay, so the Suns won, so the series is tied at 2 now.
All right.
All right. Chris with that those whatever those spaces are.
He's thinking.
Okay, so yeah, so your family hits you up on DMs and you're like, okay, why can't you guys just call me? And they never have a good answer.
No. Like, oh yeah, I'm sorry.
No.
Like, what?
No, Bill Cosby. Can't you just give a regular voice?
Yeah. You sorry. I'll call you next time. Then they do the same old thing tonight.
Okay, DJ Quick.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So
hello, God bless America.
Hi, God bless America. Yes, the next game is tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Pacific. Pacific.
Are you sure it's not on the specific side?
No, Pacific. 7 p.m. Pacific on TNT. Right after the Heat and who are the Heat playing again?
Cold.
Stupid. Who's the Heat? Oh, the Knicks. Heat and Knicks after the Heat and Knicks game.
So you get a little heat in your necks.
You guys, this is like our daily conversation. Daily conversations. I cannot. So going back to the coronation?
Back to the coronation.
Okay, were you done with that so we can go back to playoffs?
So I watched it for a little bit and then I fell asleep on it and I woke up and then I woke up again and then I was still on and I was like, what is this?
Yeah, and I walked in the room and I was like, man, he's still asleep.
Yeah, it was so. Well, I mean, they had communion.
Yeah, because they had a mass. The celebration had a mass.
Why don't you just have a? Why don't you just go here? You know, here's what way it should have been done. No disrespect to the people in Europe who watch this.
You mean to the people in Britain?
In Britain who watch this, but what they should have done was should have had him come outside in the front and then have a FedEx truck pull up, pull out a crown, put on his head, and goes, "You're a king."
Why a FedEx truck?
Because they had to be there overnight. Give him a FedEx hat, and then they give him a cane and go and scepter, and say, "I knight you, King of England." And then you see Carmela. She was like, "What is this going on?"
Hi, Stefan. 5 a.m. in Switzerland. Good morning.
Good morning.
What's for breakfast, Stefan? What's for breakfast? I want to know. I love breakfast. I can eat that meal any time of the day.
We all know he's having a cup of Swiss Miss. It's a cocoa. With some Swiss cheese.
And a Swiss Army knife.
Hey, you got a cup of Swiss Army knife.
Gabriel says, has the sun whiffing? Wow, has the sun risen yet? I can't even tell.
It's only at Easter.
So Chris says the mass was because the king or queen is the head of the Church of England. Booyah.
Right.
He told you, Mr. Send a FedEx truck so he can be crowned.
Look how much money he would have saved.
Anyways.
It would have cost 21 cents plus shipping and handling. That's it.
You know what I could do with 21
yeah,
cents?
and shipping and handling, nothing.
Yes, Dan, you can eat breakfast at any time of the day, but you can't eat anything before breakfast.
But remember, you have to strip the label off before you throw the box away.
I can't with this guy.
What?
I can't.
Why am I saying that?
Because whenever we get mail, we always try to make sure we take our address off we always take the label off of the box.
That's right.
Yeah.
So you save money.
Just making fun of me at this point. Okay, so now going back to playoffs, I saw that Jeanette is hoping the Lakers win, and I have to say, Jeanette, I'm a Warriors fan, so I hope the Warriors win. So best of luck to your team, but I'm rooting for the Warriors. And we want Warriors 76ers to play meet up in the finals. So we'll see how that goes. Right?
Yes.
You thirsty?
No. Just like that time when the Eagles.
Ooh, eggs over easy with toast and ham.
Just like.
Stephen just told us his breakfast.
Just like when the Giants played the
Phillies.
And we both had walked to the mall with my Phillies stuff on. You had your Giant stuff. You were like, "What is going on here?"
Yeah, you know what the funny part about this, about our relationship is that he buys me Warriors gear and I buy him 76ers gear. I buy him Phillies gear, he buys me Giants gear. Like, we've bought our own gear for ourselves, but usually when we buy gear, like, we'll support each other. But that's as far as it goes.
Yeah.
I'll tell every now and then, like, I'll tell him, oh, I hope the 76ers win, just because it's nice to see him excited when his team wins. But if his team's going up against mine, I'm hoping mine wins.
Mine.
Why always gotta sound like that?
Mine wins. That team gotta win. My team. If it's you, I can't support anything other than that team.
No, if the Warriors don't make it, I'll support the 76ers with you.
Mm-hmm.
I just really am not a huge. I'm not a huge fan of James. Why are you trying to sound like Jaws? I'm not a huge fan of James Harden though. So and when Ben Simmons was on your team, I wasn't a huge fan of his either. So, anyways, we done with playoff talk, or is there something else you would like to bring up about your beloved 76ers?
Well, I can tell you this, that they're not going to make it, but I hope they do.
Why? You have such little faith.
They're struggling really hard right now.
They're on the struggle bus?
Yeah, on the struggle bus.
I mean, that game today was close, though. They went into OT.
It should have been close. You know why?
Because they were up.
5 minutes left in the game, they were up by 12 points.
So let me guess, the Celtics, I didn't watch the game. Did the Celtics have a 12-0 run?
They had a 10-0 run.
No. Okay. Yep.
Yeah, and those kind of mistakes in basketball, like game 3, Harden hardly did anything.
He hardly did anything in game 2 also. But what I will say, though, is I'm a huge Warriors fan. But one of the things that bothers me about the Warriors is their turnovers. Their turnovers get them in so much trouble to the point where the team is making those points off those turnovers, and then we lose our lead. But you know what? Wishful thinking. Game 4 will be good.
Yeah, and don't forget, if you guys don't know, that today is
Arcade Revolution's here. Woohoo!
Johannes Brahms' 190th birthday. I'm sure he's playing.
190th?
Yeah, he's still playing. He's still playing the guitar or playing the piano at 190. You know that commercial for Indeed?
Yeah, but I don't.
That guy?
No, that's not the Indeed commercial I remember. The
Indeed commercial was the guy where the arm comes off and he says, when I had a circular system.
Oh, yeah, and then the other arm comes off. Oh, that's Indeed? Okay.
Yeah, so,
That's him?
He's still playing at 190.
Wow, that's funny.
Yeah, there you go. Hello, Mr. Arcade Revolution, sir. We were talking about you earlier. Well, Diane was.
We were saying, oh, where's Arcade Revolution?
And we were missing David Braun, David F. Baum. What's so funny?
Because you said David Braum.
Sorry. My mouth is gummy for some reason.
Ooh, gummies. Oh no, Arcade Revolution, you're gearing up for surgery. What happened?
Well, him and Jeanette are.
Yeah, Jeanette said she's still waiting.
Yeah. I hope you're going to be okay, Arcade Revolution. Every time I think of his name, I think of an arcade. When I was a kid, I worked in an arcade.
I know you did.
And I played all the different video games for free. I had the key.
That's an awesome gig.
It is, but it made like $3 an hour, so it wasn't that awesome.
Guess what my favorite video game was when I was growing up?
Let me
To play
think.
in the arcade.
Pong.
No, that wasn't a video game.
It was.
Oh, well, I didn't play it. Guess what mine was?
Pac-Man.
No.
Miss Pac-Man.
No.
Little Miss Pac-Man.
No.
Pac-Man Jr.
Has nothing to do with Pac-Man.
Olympics.
Let me give you a hint.
Star Wars. Star Trek.
Wait, hold on. Let me give you a hint.
Party the Piper.
Wait, can I think of the hint first?
Pizza Man. Pinball machine.
Oh, here, I got it.
No. Bart Simpson?
Yeah, The Simpsons. That was my
Really?
favorite video game to play at the arcade.
When I was growing up, that wasn't even a video game yet.
We grew up in different years. Hello? I grew up in the late 80s, 90s. I grew up in the 90s. Let's just say that. Everybody knows that. Yet I'm not your daughter. But I'm glad you got the hint right away, though. That means I gave you a good hint, right?
Hey, I think Arcade Revolution left you a nice little hint.
What, Diane? Everyone loves gift cards. Wait, what? What did I do? Everyone loves gift cards? I don't get it. Oh, heart stuff. Oh, send Arcade Revolution a gift card? I don't get it. What? What did I do?
Hello, Lamont.
I'm not sure what I'm missing here.
Uh-huh. See that? You missed the whole 8 seconds.
What gift card? No, Arcade said, he said, never mind. I don't get it. What did I miss? Hi, Lamont. What did I miss?
He said arcades were the hangout. That was from Maverick. And it says everybody loves gift cards. So go backwards.
What did I miss? I missed something, so I'm confused.
Oh.
Wait. I'm totally confused. But anyways, I'm glad hopefully Arcade Revolution, we're praying for you. You have safe surgery, everything goes well, because I can't imagine that,
You can't imagine what?
I can't imagine like having to, the heart stuff. He says he's gonna have surgery and it has related to heart stuff.
Yeah, we say a prayer for him and hope for the best. That's all we can do. He likes gift cards though.
Oh, see, that's what I was asking. Is that what he meant?
I don't know.
Is that what you meant, Arcade? Think Warriors will go all the way, Stanley?
No.
Yes.
You're not Stanley.
I'm Stanley by association.
Okay, so this is Stanley talking through Diane. Yeah, the Warriors are struggling right now, but I don't really see them making it past the next round.
That's what you said about the 76ers.
No, I was
They're
talking.
not the same team.
That was you talking.
No, it wasn't.
No.
I didn't say that. I said the Warriors gonna get it.
No, you did.
They did.
Yeah. Then you took a deep breath, like I hope so.
No, the Warriors are gonna do it.
Okay.
They know how to finish. How many championships have they gotten? They know how to finish.
Still writing that book? It's not what you did last year. It's what you're gonna do this year.
It's the experience they got from it. Also, what book? I'm writing a book?
You can't ride. R-I-D-E.
Oh, I thought you said writing.
No.
How you write a book?
Thank you. He likes my misbehaving sticker on the laptop. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Diane, have you ever given Stanley a taste of his own medicine, i.e. called them the 75ers? No, I haven't. But I know how to get him back in other ways where I don't have to stoop that low to come up with a dumb joke.
I don't make fun of the Warriors.
So, yeah, I know other ways to get back at him. And I actually didn't get back at him directly. That guy that lives near us that asked you about the center that plays for the 76ers, that was so good. I'm so glad. I didn't even have to do anything with that. Just the look on your face, not knowing who the 76ers center was. I'm sorry, guys, I'm dead. You probably don't even understand what I'm saying.
Okay, so just so who don't
I
understand
told
the translation.
I told this story earlier.
Someone asked me how was the center doing, and I didn't know that the center was in Beeb at the time.
Okay.
So
I think I can tell the story better.
No, your story is convoluted, and everybody's here going, "Wait, what?"
Oh
Okay,
my
let me explain to you what happened. So one of our neighbors was walking by.
Someone translate that.
Yeah. So here's a translation
Okay.
from what she was trying to say. So she took great humor in the fact that one of our neighbors was talking about basketball.
No, well, because.
Let me finish.
Okay.
And he said, he said, how's those Warriors doing? And Dan goes, they're being okay. And I said, I'm not a Warriors fan.
He didn't say that.
I'm not a Warriors fan. I'm a 76ers fan.
He said, do you think the Warriors got it tonight? And I said, yeah, I'm confident.
And I said, I don't know. I'm not going to speak on it because I'm a 76ers fan. So his next comment was, are you guys going to be okay that your center is out? And I said, wait, our center's out? Because that caught me off guard that he was even out. And I was like, and I paused for a second. And then he goes, and I'm thinking about Fox from the other team. Because I said, oh, you mean, I'll tell you something about Fox. Because we just finished watching the game where the guy's name was Fox, where he was shooting and he got injured. Were you an owl?
Who?
Were you an owl now?
No. Who got injured?
One of the guys from the Kings.
Darren Fox.
Right. So
yeah.
I'm not crazy.
Okay.
And so I was still stuck on Darren Fox and the Warriors playing the Kings. And so then when he said that, I was like, huh? I didn't know one of our guys I didn't know he was hit. He was injured.
Yeah.
And then I was like,
and then he goes, what's the name of your guys' center again?
Yeah.
And he goes, no, and since he didn't know, he goes, oh yeah, I think he's injured.
No, you're like, who?
I'm over there like, okay, I'm not going to bust him out because I could tell by his face he had no idea what his name is. And I was thinking to myself, I think it's Joel Embiid, but I wasn't 100% sure either. So I didn't want to say it, but I was correct though. But I looked it up when we got back in the house. I just thought it was funny. He just tried to dodge it, basically.
Nope. Name 5
players.
You
tried to dodge
name
it.
5 players
on
on
the
the
Giants team.
Yeah.
Okay, name 5 players.
No, don't try to. No, you can't give a question with a question.
You can't give a question with a question.
No, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
See, I knew it.
Wait, I'm like missing everything in the chat. So we're talking about Bugs Bunny right now?
No, we're talking about you.
No.
Yeah, duck season, rabbit season.
Philly fans booed Harden on Friday night, booed the Phillies last night. Harden quiet them today. Yeah, you know why? Harden didn't show up for the other 2 games, for game 2 and 3, but he showed up big on game 1. So everyone's like, what is happening? So I'm hoping Doc Rivers or someone on their team talked to him because he did better today, right?
I think he read my tweet. Clearly he read my tweet.
Oh my gosh, that tweet was funny.
Yeah.
I don't know if he read your tweet. He does have like 7.6 million followers.
He read that one though. And if you don't know what the tweet was, it's on my Twitter, Stanley Roberts, and it was basically, it showed a guy trying to move furniture with his fingers. And while everybody else was trying to do the heavy lifting, he's trying to lift it with 2 fingers.
He's literally like this with his pinkies, right?
And I said that's Harden.
That's Harden.
Trying to help out the 76ers. Like, not trying at all.
Man, that was funny. Oh, they're planning on your football team.
So because I heard that they're going to be called the Beagles. Well, actually, see, that's where the joke is. Because I'm not an Eagles fan or a Beagles fan. I'm a Steelers fan. Always have been.
I don't know if you should admit that either. I love you so much.
Okay, when you ask me for a hug when your Warriors lose, can I have a hug? I remember that.
Oh.
Yeah.
I won't need one. They're not going to lose.
Okay, they're not going to lose.
I'm confident in them. Wow, I'm going to hold your hand.
No.
How come?
Because you
be clowning. Because
you be trying to clown.
Did I hurt your feelings?
No, you don't hurt my feelings. I don't have any feelings. You can't hurt feelings that can't be hurt.
Ow, my.
Let go of my hand. I can't function. Meant to tell y'all earlier, being a Steelers fan, you love the helmet I have. Do you have you got to send me a picture of it. Yeah, I've been a Steelers fan since terrible town times, way back in the day when they were, when they had Lynn Swann and all the big players back in the day when they were like the Steel Curtain.
I was never.
They were formidable back then.
Arcade Revolution wrote, Mr. Badley TV, until my surgery, I'm wearing an external why can't I say that? Defibrillator vest. And what sucks is I gotta change the battery daily.
Oh.
Oh.
Steelers helmet autographed by Mean Joe Green. Okay, and let me go back to arcade. So just be careful. Make sure you remember to change the batteries, and I hope they get it fixed for you. And we're saying prayers for you. But about the Steelers and autographed Mean Joe Green helmet. So every now and then I'm in the house and I'll go, "Thanks, Mean Joe," and go away and take that smelly T-shirt with you. And then I go, "What is that from?"
No, I don't. I said it once. And I don't say that every single time. No.
I'm calling the cowgirl boys the cowgirls because they
Oh my gosh! I remember when the Cowboys
they
were
said-
like
'cause
so
they suck-
good though.
they suck so much.
That's messed up, arcade.
Wow.
That's hella
You trying to turn our podcast into an R-rated podcast?
Oh my gosh! Well, and also gonna have the cowboy fans coming at us.
No, I'm not really worried about Cowboy fans coming at me.
Of course you're not.
No, I'm not worried about that. What are you doing?
No, I'm asking for your hand. Thanks.
Okay, that's enough. Cowboys have fans. Ooh, wow.
I'm behind. Ow, Beeb! Why are you squeezing my hand like that?
That was not squeezed. That was love.
That hurt.
All right.
Cowboys have fans.
I have to wear an external heart monitor 2 years ago after being hospitalized for irregular heartbeat 1 year after a heart attack. Oh, wow. Sorry, guys, that you guys are all going through that. I don't know. Just be careful. I lucked up when I had my stroke. I didn't have, I came with no instructions. We don't know what caused it. Just don't let it happen again.
They told you just to not let it happen.
Yeah,
again.
but they don't know what caused it, though.
I mean, what's the cause of a lot of conditions and diseases?
No, the human body can be susceptible to so many different diseases.
Human body is very complex, but the human body is also very smart because it can heal itself.
So almost.
Not heal itself like entirely.
Can you imagine if we could grow fingers back?
Well, I didn't mean heal yourself like that. I mean, when you think about how powerful the immune system is. I'm not saying heal yourself from diseases and certain conditions, but I'm saying that.
No, I know what you're saying.
Oh, okay.
I'm saying, what if we could grow our fingers back, Are you drinking coffee?
I haven't lost any fingers to try to grow back, so thank God.
Are you wake up in the morning, your shoulder's missing, and then it grows back the next day?
Why would my shoulder be missing?
I don't know.
Why are you so random right now?
Using Head and Shoulders, and then
I'm so, you guys. This one needs help a little bit. Just a little. Bill Van Ram, not to derail the conversation, but did Pacifica get the jet fighter flyover Saturday and today? It was pretty cool, low pass. What
day was that we saw the fighter jet go by?
That wasn't Saturday. I think it was earlier in the week.
I think that was your practice run.
Maybe, because I didn't see anything. Well, we were home yesterday.
For a portion.
Up until about like 4.
I didn't see any flyovers.
I didn't see any flyovers yesterday, and I wasn't home today, so I'm not sure.
All right. Anything else you want to add into this thing?
Go Warriors!
When do they play again?
Tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Pacific time. TNT, baby.
I noticed something new.
What? You're the commentator that you don't like?
No. The thing I noticed new is that playoffs used to be on regular TV every day.
I think if that's the finals. The finals are probably going to be like on regular broadcast channels. But right now, I think the playoffs have been on cable TV for a while. I mean, on like the weekends, they're normally like on ABC.
Okay.
Like Saturday and Sundays were on ABC, but like during the week, they're on the cable channels.
All right. Fair enough. Anything else before we wrap this puppy up? Apparently, Gabriel was upset last week.
Why?
Because I cut you off at the end of the thing.
You always cut me off at the end of the thing. Gabriel's like, why do you keep falling over stuff? To be honest, I don't know he's cutting me off until after the fact. I can't do anything about it then. I just cut him off in real life.
She just doesn't talk to me for the rest of the night.
No, that's not true. I talked to you the other night.
No, you didn't.
I didn't care. I mean, I sound dumb, but at the same time, what can I do about it?
You didn't talk to me for a couple hours last time.
That's not true. I talked to you
You
right
talked to me in the
after.
morning.
Why are you making up stuff?
I wasn't upset. In fact, I thought it was a prank.
It was probably a prank. It always
Hello,
is a prank.
Susan.
He's a prankster.
I love pranking people.
You love pranking me. That's all you do is you prank me.
Aren't you a person?
But I'm your person.
You didn't answer the question.
You prank your person.
I can still prank you. You didn't say hello to Susan. She said, sorry I missed your show today.
Hi, Susan. That's okay. You're here now. We're still here, actually. So the show's not over. Show is not over. I skipped a word. Show is not over.
Show is not
But
over.
it's about to be.
But you can consume it.
Wish I could consume it.
I'm the OP, original prankster.
I'm gonna get you back one of these days, and when I get you back, it's gonna be really good. It's not gonna be one of those. It's not gonna be those mini pranks you do to me. I'm gonna get you so good.
But Stanley, people is a plural now, so you're implying more than one person.
Diane is one person.
Right.
See?
But I also prank Rebecca and Brooke.
But you prank me more often because I'm here with you.
Remember that cop I pranked on a motorcycle?
No.
Right. When he came out to his motorcycle, I had put a child seat on it.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
And taped it to the.
Chris says, Diane, get it on video. You know what? I might just have to.
I pranked the motorcycle cop, and I put a booster seat on his motorcycle because he was real short. And so that way he can ride up with the big boys and can see him and stuff.
What's the worst prank that someone has ever done on you?
Well, when you said the worst prank would imply that it was mean.
Oh, not mean,
spiteful.
but no, not mean or spiteful. But okay, maybe I should say best prank. Like, what has someone done? What's the best prank that someone has done on you that you had no idea was coming?
I'm usually pretty good at picking up on pranks.
You are. That's why I was wondering if you've had a really good one.
I'm looking to the sky to see if anything falls into my head.
Well, that's the ceiling. The sky's over there.
No, I'm looking around the window.
Oh, are you?
Yeah, I'm looking out to see if there's
Why do you have to go like this?
That was
You have to
dramatic.
put your whole body into it?
Dramatic. See?
Ooh, you look really good in that blue shirt. God bless America says.
Thank you. I Feely 4420. I 4420.
Oh, that's when you were calling the call. That's one that you did, right?
Oh. Well,
I want to know what someone someone.
I know I pranked my buddy thinking he was gonna be a daddy for months.
That's messed up.
Oh, that was funny.
No, what has someone done to you is what I'm saying. What's a prank that you fell for?
No one's ever pranked me.
Okay. I got a lot of work to do then.
Yeah, I'm pretty even-keeled thinking person. So for you to prank me would mean it would have to
All right, if you guys have some good ideas on pranks, send them to me, and I will see if I can.
Is that fog or fire?
I have no idea. I think it's fog.
Okay. Anyway, so
if you guys have any good ideas, send them to me. You can DM me on my Instagram or Facebook or Twitter, wherever you follow me at. _.
So I'm trying to think. Has anyone ever pranked me to the point where I'm like, oh my God, you got me. Oh, you got me. No, I can't recall if that ever happened.
I've never pranked you good before?
I don't think so. I think you tried, but I already knew it. I knew it was a prank before you get to finish it. Because
we'll have to change that.
Because you can't.
I can't, to be honest.
You can't do a prank without laughing.
Most of the time I can't hide the fact that I'm up to something.
Oh Lord, I'll think. Get back to you. Sorry, Stanley Roberts.
Yes, please send me if you guys have any ideas.
Have a great work week. So, I mean.
What do you see? Have a great work week. I just see have a great week.
Terrence. Oh, I don't know where work came from.
Wow.
Wait.
Have a great week too.
Didn't I put the wrong liquid in someone once at a prank?
I don't know. I wasn't there.
They got poured vodka into a glass of water.
Oh yeah, you told me about that. That's messed up. Can't you smell it before you drink it though?
Maybe it was gin, because gin doesn't have a smell to it. One of those alcohols doesn't have a smell, and you fill it like it's regular water, and then you tell them, oh yeah.
I remember that one time where you got me at Lindley, and I was in the bathroom. That was messed up. That was so messed up, Beeb.
Your facial expression was classic.
I know. I don't even know how I tolerate you sometimes. Because you prank me like often. Okay, maybe I shouldn't say tolerate you, how I tolerate your pranks. Because you prank me often.
Often.
Quite frequently.
Frequently.
Waters vodka, that was in the film Up in Smoke.
Mm.
There's a Dr. Dre again. You added a word that nobody wrote. Yep, work week.
Well, I'm thinking of next week as work week.
Oh, okay.
So there you go. Don't hate. Congratulate.
All right. Let's wrap this bad boy up.
I'm thinking.
I don't think you have one.
What, a prank?
No, I don't think that you said that you didn't have a prank that anybody did on you.
I think they tried to prank me at Kron once, but I beat them to it. Oh, I'll tell you the prank I pulled once.
Oh, gosh.
Someone asked me to go pick up some Kung Pao chicken for him.
Oh, man. Well, I know who you did this to.
Kung Pao shrimp.
I know who you did this to.
And so I went to the restaurant and I said, hey, can I get an order of Kung Pao shrimp? And I go to myself, oh, for the Kung Pao shrimp, the person likes it really, really, really spicy. So can you make sure you like make it really spicy for them? Because this is not me. This is them saying they want it really spicy. So they made it in another. Shady. I'm sitting at my desk eating my normal Chinese food, and then all of a sudden I hear and expletives, and then he comes out. He's covered in sweat. His whole face is like just sweaty as could be because he ate it, and it was so spicy. He goes, "F you, Stanley Roberts!" And he ran.
Did he ever get you back for that? Oh, well.
Well, I guess ultimately.
He ultimately did, yeah, actually.
Yep. So I gave him some super, super hot Kung Pao shrimp, and he was
that's messed up.
His whole face was covered in sweat. He couldn't stop sweating. And I was like, and I loved every second of that laugh for 3 days. Betty
Veronica said Diane pranked Stanley's heart, stole it.
Yeah, and remember the blinker fluid from AutoZone? Remember somebody wrote me, I had my daughter I went to go pick up some of that blinker fluid. I've never so embarrassed in my life.
That's moted. Wow. Blinker. I would have never fallen for blinker fluid.
David F. Baum, you tolerate Stanley, but you bring him lemon water. I said a few months ago, does Stanley get lemon water?
Yes.
What does he get now?
He has lemon water. And you know what the thing is? There's lemon water right next to the bed right now that's unfinished. He did not finish his lemon water this morning. And what did I say before I left today? I said, "Babe, make sure you stay hydrated." You didn't drink your water. So David F. Baum, I still bring him the water. He didn't finish it today.
Yeah, you just threw me under the bus, huh?
Well, I mean, it's true, though. I just tell the truth.
And the truth will set you free.
Kron's prank, Stanley's paycheck. Ooh. David F. Baum says, I spoil you way too much.
I spoil her a whole lot. Would you like to divulge how I spoil you? You're not going to say it, huh? You're going to make like you spoil me and I don't do nothing but sit back and go, you're a king vitamin.
I was just actually still listening to you talk.
Go ahead. How do I spoil you?
I'm just reading the chat right now. Okay, Chris, yes, give me some ideas, please. Ooh, chillins with roasted habanero chili.
Hello, Melvin, Bradshaw,
wow.
Welcome. You spoil him way too much. Actually, I spoil her just as much as she spoils me. She gives me hot water in the morning, but I mean, I used to cook dinner every single night.
I cook breakfast every single morning. Well, you know what's funny is when you remember you used to make breakfast all the time when I was still working at 15. But like, yeah, you did that and I did the cleaning, remember? I do the breakfast now and I still do the cleaning though. So we need to trade, right? Only fair, right?
Okay, then you start cleaning up the fireplace too.
Oh, well, I'll clean. Yeah, no, you're doing the cleaning because I do the breakfast.
So
you can start doing the vacuuming and cleaning the bathrooms and cleaning the kitchen. You guys get to just know all of our little chores and stuff and what we do and don't do. I mean, what Stanley doesn't do.
Okay.
Love you.
All right.
No, he does spoil me though. He does spoil me with love. Right, Steve?
Do I know you? I'm sorry. You look familiar. Slightly familiar.
No.
I'm sorry. Do I know you?
No.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Um.
You add to each other's happiness. Yes.
Do we?
Yes.
Just kidding.
She asked me not to buy her stuff, and I still buy it for her anyway.
Always.
Don't buy that for me.
I don't want him to buy me stuff, and he still does it.
Don't buy me nothing. You never buy me nothing.
I don't say you never buy me nothing.
No. You know how people get like, you meet somebody, and they're getting a divorce. And you say, well, why are you getting a divorce for? He says, well, because he's always at work. He's never here to show me attention.
You too, Arcade. Have a good night and a great week. You're in our prayers.
And then there's another case where it says, I'm getting divorced. Why? Well, because he's always here. He's always here. He doesn't do anything, and I feel smothered. So you got two cases of he don't do nothing. He never home, but you driving around the Mercedes Benz.
Why are you bringing this up?
No, I'm saying how some people, this is a relationship and they break up.
Oh.
And the wife is like, well, because he smothers me, I can't do anything. And then the other case, like he's never around. And says, I'm never around because
it's like one extreme
to
or
the other,
it's like extreme. There's like no in the middle.
Yeah, there's no in the middle. You actually look terrible on that blue shirt. It's a prank. Well, okay.
Oh, that's mean.
Okay.
God bless America. That's not cool.
God bless America. What you write is, you actually look terrible in that blue shirt. And then end it. And then once I get all riled up, like, what? Then you come and go, it's a prank. Like when I did the thing with I lost my teeth at the store. And by the way, people, stop trying to go fund me new teeth. I did not lose my teeth. It was a prank.
Crazy.
Oh, what was another prank I did on? So I've done a few. I've learned to be careful with my pranks on Twitter because people believe stuff they read.
People believe anything, but well, that's the thing though, is like normally people give others the benefit of the doubt, right?
Hey, David asked, remember when we met?
Cool, you two remember when you met? Oh yeah, totally.
Yeah, she worked at
I worked in the sports department at Cron.
Well, before that, she was a barista.
But we didn't meet there though. We met at Cron.
I know, but we met there. But then I came to your barista spot.
He would always stalk me.
Sock you?
Stalk me.
No, I just came there to get a chai iced tea.
No, not a chai iced tea. You got a warm. I made you a chai latte hot.
No, it was always chilled.
It was hot. It was always hot. I know. I made it.
Well, then you must have made it boil because when you touched it, it just started sizzling and made it cold. Icicles.
Doesn't make any sense.
Okay.
I would make it with.
Good night, God bless America.
I would make it good night. I would make it with alternative milk. Because
did you make it from an alternative cow?
I would use different milk because I knew you're lactose.
Did you milk it from an alternative cow?
All right, whatever. All right. Good. Well, Jeanette, you know what? You don't do pranks, and I totally understand that because sometimes pranks actually can bring people anxiety too. So I would get why someone wouldn't want to do pranks. My mom doesn't like pranks either.
Okay. Well, some pranks can be disrespectful. You have to do them with you have to really be careful with pranks. You don't want to have several rules for pranks. You can't hurt somebody, you can't offend someone, and nowadays everything offends someone.
Well, there was one prank I did. I think I was 11.
Thank you, David.
Thanks, David.
For the super chat for $50.
Yes,
thank you very much.
Thank
we appreciate
you.
it.
I was 11 and we had family come over, and I put you remember when whoopee cushions were big?
Mm-hmm.
I put a whoopee cushion under one of the seats, and the one of our family members sat in the chair, and it was so loud and it was fun. But this was before like cell phones, obviously, so I couldn't record it because I would love to have gotten that.
So David wrote, I'm going to send you some dollars. I sent my dollars. I think you two have huge potential. Here's what, and thank you. We think we have huge potential too. We want to really do this we at some point would like to do this in a studio and have like live studio guests come in and sit and talk to us and have some meaningful conversations about certain things. But I do love our banter back and forth because what you see in our banter is how we really are in real life.
It is true, yes.
And so Millennial Boom was an offshoot of what we do normally and how we sit around and chit chat. But we wanted to bring the attention that we bring each other to, and our goal was to have like a million viewers, but we actually like it more boutique-like, with more personal and more personalized.
Yeah. I love it because I can name you guys by, all you guys that join, I usually remember your names. And usually it's the screen name if I don't know your real name, but.
So Diane now has her business that she's trying to move into a certain direction, which is Nourish My Heart, which is nutritional therapy right now. She teaches people how to eat better, not weight loss, how to eat better.
How to eat better. Well, and that's also how to eat for your body, because a lot of the times what happens is we sometimes don't take the time to listen to our bodies. So I help you look more in depth of what signs and symptoms could be causing you, like digestive issues, or if your blood sugar is not balanced. And those kinds of things lead to bigger issues if they are not handled. So I teach people how to eat to address some of those symptoms, as well as if you just want to overall eat better.
Hey, by the way, Jeanette made a interesting point. She wanted me as a Zoom guest.
Oh.
And I thought it might be a good idea because she's doing Albuquerque behaving
badly. Yeah.
The only small request I have is that if you have to show yourself and not the back of a seat chair on a bus.
She has to show herself?
She has to show her face. And not the back seat of a chair. You get the joke?
I get the joke. Ha ha ha.
So yeah.
I think she said she was in a situation.
I know. I'm just giving her grief.
Don't give her grief.
Then it wouldn't be me.
I know, but don't give her grief right now.
I'm going to send you some dollars. I just read it already.
I wanted to put dog bacon strips on my BF's plate in lieu of bacon. I didn't do it, but he would have eaten it. Oh, that's a good one. Like, because does it really? I've never seen them. Do they really look like bacon?
Yeah, they do.
Oh, okay.
Somebody tried to trick me once with I remember when I was a kid, kibbles and bits and bits.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't know that I knew what it was. They thought I didn't know it was dog food.
Well, you had a dog too, right? So.
No, I was a kid.
Oh, okay.
But I knew from commercials. I grew up a hugely TV person. I grew up watching regular TV in Camden and Philadelphia. So I've always been a TV person.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a little disappointed that we have like 1 trillion channels and only 3 things to watch right now. And then there's the fact that there's a Writers Guild strike.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
And you remember the Writers Guild.
I was part of the Writers Guild, actually.
So you have to stop writing.
Okay.
All right. So my only thing for you, Jeanette, is be very careful when you're filming. You do that already. But, if you know that situations present themselves, the threat that you're looking at may not be the threat that you have to worry about.
She said she would be in her living room to be a guest.
Absolutely. No, it would be in her living room.
It was a joke.
Oh, Lord, help me, Jesus.
All right, we're going to have to collab. We'll have to do that.
We'll get around one day.
Yeah.
It's funny things. We used to offer people to come on, and people would recline.
And people wouldn't. Yeah, that's true. And people wouldn't hop on.
And
so we just stopped doing it.
We just stopped doing it because outside of Chris hopping on or Jace, we didn't mention Jace today. He didn't show up. You guys are awesome. We have to figure out how to get those feeds more views. Just remember, everyone in the Bay Area, 1 million+ viewers to watch Stanley. Yeah. So so let me give you guys an update. Can I give an update?
Sure.
Then we'll wrap it up. So I've been working with Newsbreak to start putting up some of my stories out on their feed. They've been having a problem because their feed only allows 1-minute videos, and my videos are more like 5 minutes. So I said I can do it, but I can't be limited to 1-minute video, and it can't be vertical videos only, because I'm not going to dance in front of the screen for an hour and for 1 minute tell people go watch this and go watch that. That's not me. I want to tell stories the way they should be told. So they've been trying to refix their system on Newsbreak so that way that I can have up to 10-minute videos up to 10 minutes long. And they don't want to tell me what to do, stories to tell, but they want to give it a chance to disseminate it out to the public. So we've been working with them. It's supposed to have been a 1-week process to get things set up, but because of the demands that are required for what I want to do, it's taking them a little bit longer. So look for Mr. Badley TV on Newsbreak. You have to download the app. The app is free. But even when I go do the search right now, as they try to set it up, it doesn't show up in the search. Thanks for doing this feed. I look forward to it every week. Thank you. I used to do Reason Why Aliens Never Invade Earth, but I want to make sure I want to try to get us in a studio so we can do it and have the guests in-house or either have them up on the screen. We love what we do. And we look forward to it. We try to put aside our Sunday to make sure that we can be on the air to talk to you guys because we love talking to you guys. And whether you guys donated to the Super Chat or never donated, we still love talking to you guys. And it's always fun. And if we ever get into a studio, can you imagine how much fun we'd have with the real mics and showing up? Oh, I know.
Did you just hit the mic?
I know, it's like the mic's going, yeah.
With the real mics. You just clowned on our mics.
No, I said with the real mics. These aren't really better than the ones we had before. I mean, the first mics we had was just this phone.
That's true. Next Sunday is Mother's Day.
This was our very first podcast. It was done by a phone. Thank you, David, for $50 super sticker.
Thank you, David.
Thank you. Share how far we progressed. This was our very first.
Yeah.
Everything was done by this.
Go back to January 2020 and look at our podcast. Then you'll see it was angled to look up our noses because we were using our phone.
And then we found the stand, which made it a little bit easier.
Yeah.
But then we decided to upgrade. The only problem with upgrading is, and this is the problem that I've been coming across every single time. And yes, we will still be. We should still be broadcasting Mother's Day, I believe, right?
I think so.
We think so. One of the problems that we came across, though, was that, when we started wanting to do this regularly, the amount of money it costs to do it. We weren't, everybody thinks that, these podcasts are free. They're not. There's a lot that goes into the equipment, the sound, the laptops. I burned out a laptop doing these podcasts once. It just fried it because I had the podcast on it and also had the software for Adobe. So I need to buy a desktop and take away the editing from this and use this just for writing and podcasts like this because you hear it breathing sometimes.
Yeah.
And the last time we were lucky because the warranty was still intact when it ran out. So Best Buy just did a swap and we got this one. But these things are expensive to do. And but we do appreciate that we do it and we thanks everybody. And like I said, when people have made donations, the donations went back into the equipment. So we were able to upgrade and not just keep doing. I mean, to show you that we went from this to this setup, the next logical movement would be into an actual studio that we drive to, go inside, talk, and then leave. But we have full access to all the bells and whistles. You know how much fun that'd be?
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Get a real guest in there, and then they come talk to us, and we still have the same chat we have now with like all the people that show up. So serious warranties and all, but no farting. no farting.
Yeah, please, no farting.
No
or
farting.
belching.
Or belching.
Yes.
No, belching's okay.
No belching.
We have the belching show.
Nope.
We could weigh $100 for the best belch.
All right. Anyways.
Oh, you said all right. Fine. I'm millennial.
I'm a boomer.
And as I said before,
what?
You guys can be anywhere in the world right now.
But you chose to be here with us, and we appreciate and thank you for it.
And just remind me of one more thing. Somebody was like, remember the time we thought about giving away money to people to show up?
Yes.
And somebody said, don't do that because then they're just showing up for the free money. And we want you to show up, not just for the money. So spread the word that we exist, Millennial Boom. Tell people that we're out here and that come listen. And maybe one day we'll be like, remember the day when we had they had a laugh because they thought we had 5 people and we have 5,000 now.
All right. Good night, guys. Oh, we'll say prayers for you, Jeanette. Prayers. Yeah.
We'll say prayers for you. Everybody, if you have any kind of medical issues, we'll say prayers for you. Diane's very good at holding up prayers for everybody. I'm a heathen, but she's good at it.
All right. Have a good night, guys.
And we did say, right, I'm Millennial, you're a Boomer?
Yeah.
All right. We appreciate everything you've done. You got a meeting after this, don't you?
Yep.
All right. So we don't want to hold you up forever. But everybody, be careful. Everybody say a prayer for, you got to rethink the name. Millennial Boom? Well, maybe down the line we'll come up with something different. But that's what we came up with at the beginning. And also, I have a question for you. It's going to take 8 seconds for you to answer. You didn't like what cartoon? Because last time before we left, you said you weren't a big fan of the cartoon, but you love what we do. So this is for David F. Bob. Tell me what you meant by that when you say you didn't like the cartoon. When you say cartoon, are you referring to Mr. Badley? Or am I missing something? So 8 seconds. Please
don't do that, man.
Okay, David, you have your answer now? We're waiting for it to pop up any second now. Good night, Betty. Oh, that's not the answer. So what cartoon did you not like? And so
he says he needs more time.
Who needs more time?
You responded.
Yo, I need more time. Well, isn't that what they do with that show? When you do that, what show was that? Jeopardy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I need more time. Ha ha ha. All right. Well, next time you can answer for us. She has a meeting in 2 more minutes, and I've held her up long enough. So we love you guys. Red and yellow and pink and green and purple and orange and blue. And just by case we're not here next week, happy Mother's Day, but we should be at 6:30.
No, 7 o'clock.
All right. Good.
Oh my gosh. Good night.
Good night.
Thank you for listening to Millennial Boom with Diane Faith and Stanley Roberts. Millennial Boom and Reasons Why Aliens Will Never Invade Earth and Caught Misbehaving videos are made possible through viewer donations. Check out www.linktree.com/MrBadleyTV to see how you can help. See you next week.